Now, welcome back to the channel. My name is Noel, and if you're brand new here to the channel and you don't know what my channel is all about, I pretty much do a lot of talking, cover topics on self-improvement, mindset, fitness, health, nutrition, pretty much anything that you could think of when it comes to self-improvement. And I'm just going to just dive head in first with today's topic, and I'm just going to converse about pretty much if you're an overthinker. And the main reason I'm going to talk about this video, if you struggle with overthinking, is because of my personal experience with that I've been having today. And with me talking about my experience of overthinking for today, you can, in a sense, relate to this as well. So hopefully you do gain value out of this. So yeah, I'm just gonna dive into it. So overthinking, it's difficult at times to stop your mind from just constantly racing at you with from thought after thought after thought, and you want it to stop. And sometimes you wish it was just like a mental switch that you can just turn off so you can stop overthinking. And this has pretty much been me since pretty much this whole entire day, even to as of right now. I've still been overthinking, and I just wish I wasn't like this. But I feel like overthinking, it's part of it's it's who we are as humans, right? No matter what, at some point we're gonna overthink small and big things in our life, or whether we're making big or small decisions, right? And like I said today, just been has been a day where I have pretty much been overthinking. I've not been able to like get myself out of this rut. And I've tried pretty much a lot of things to get myself out of the rut, right? This morning, pretty much from like the morning I woke up today, I woke up much earlier than intended. I woke up like around like 1:30 ish, and pretty much from like 1:30 up until like 3 ish, 4 ish, I was like perfectly fine. I woke up, got straight into my morning routine, went on a 2 mile run this morning, and then after that, came back home after that run, and that's pretty much when things started to go downhill for me because I come like I was mindlessly doom scrolling through TikTok, through YouTube. Like I was just mindlessly scrolling through social media, and of course I was aware of it, but I just could not stop myself from scrolling. And there was a period where like I'll stop, but then I'll get back on to mindlessly scrolling, right? And it's of course it's not something I'm proud of to say that I mindlessly scroll, but at some point we all mindlessly scroll. Some of us are aware. Some of us are just don't have the self awareness to acknowledge that we are mindlessly scrolling. And taking that into account, um, I myself have this mindset of the all or nothing mentality where if I fail at something like during my day, I see myself like as a failure. I see this whole day as a failure where like an example is I'm already doom scrolling. So why not as well now exercise? Why not as well eat unhealthy processed food? Why not as well not get my 10K steps in for today? Why not as well screw up my sleep schedule? Right? It's pretty much that's an all or nothing mentality where it's either you you pretty much just go all in, and like if you the all or nothing mentality can be beneficial at times, but also it can be it can set you back from a lot of things. And that's of course that is also something I'm not proud of myself, that I have the all or nothing mentality. But it's something that I know I'm aware of, that I have the all or nothing mentality, and it's something I slowly but surely stepping away from. And like I said today, I could have had that mentality, right? This morning I was already doom scrolling, so why not as well eat like shit, right? Why not as well eat processed food, eat a lot of junk food to fill in an empty void, right? But I chose not to, right? Pretty much right before I even started recording this video, I just got done eating my regular meal or meals that I eat every day. And I've been eating this way for like hard for like months now. I can't even like keep count of just how repetitive the meals that I eat every day is. But it's something I always look forward to afterwards. But like I said, I could have chosen to eat like shit. I could have chosen to eat bread. I could have chosen to eat bread. I could have chose to eat sweet treats. I could have chosen to eat ice cream. I could have chosen to eat anything. Especially with me buying groceries today, I could have chosen to buy a whole lot of things to binge on, to avoid, to fill in an empty void, but to also avoid facing my problems, feel, facing my stress, facing my boredom, facing whatever problem I'm facing in life. But I chose not to because I told myself this morning while I was driving to the grocery store that maybe my morning was a failure, but that doesn't necessarily mean that my entire day has to be that way. And I think that's like very important to keep in mind that just because you fail at something doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to fail at everything else. Right? You after you experience a failure or a setback, no matter what, always get back up, keep your head up high, and keep walking forward because that is the only option that you have is to keep moving forward because time is not going to stop for anyone. No one's going to tell you that you need to get back up. The universe is not going to magically get you back up on your toes and move you forward. Only you can do that for yourself. And that is a hard lesson that I had to learn myself. And of course, it's still something I'm still struggling with, but every day, always wake up and find a reason to keep going, whether it's your future, whether it's a vision that you have, whether it's people in your life that inspire you, that inspire you to keep pushing forward. My reason for what I do every day, the my reason for why I am who I am is for my future kids. I do this for my younger version of myself. I do this for my future version of myself. I do this for my family that I will have in the future and my family that I have right now. That's what I do, everything that I do every single day. Of course, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. Because if I was perfect all the time, then what would be the whole point of working? To become a better version of myself if I'm already that person. I wouldn't be motivated. I wouldn't have a purpose in life to wake up every single day and find something new to go after, right? Um, and yeah, like I said, today has been one of those days where I've been overthinking like a whole lot, and it was about like an hour and a half ago, 2 hours where like I was just really like overthinking. I was still scrolling my phone. Like my screen time today has been like almost 6 hours. Not my usual screen time that I normally have. My normal screen time is like around hour, hour and a half or so. And I went outside to be able to clear my head in my backyard, and like I just kind of started moving my body. Started just like picking a soccer ball, like running with the soccer ball as well. And after that, I started doing a couple pushes outside, right? Especially the weather outside, it was beautiful. So why not as well take advantage of the beautiful weather outside to just get my body moving, get myself active, and just get myself of that mental run. And pretty much after that, it's I can I can slowly but surely say that I've been getting myself out of that mental rut. I haven't been overthinking as much as I was in the morning. If I was still overthinking, I probably would have not even made this video. But that's why I'm here right now to make this video, right? To show you that of kind of show you the behind the scenes of what like overthinking looks like for a person. And you might have had experiences like this, right? Where you're overthinking and you really aren't motivated to do a whole lot throughout the day. You just kind of want to lie down in bed and do nothing. That's how pretty much was all day today. And to top that off as well, like in the next couple minutes or an hour or two, I have a family party. And it's kind of being surrounded by a lot of people. It can also take a mental stress on me at times because I, in a sense, and I'm an introvert, but at the same time I can be an extrovert, right? I'm like a mix of both. So that's not only a challenge but an opportunity I see for myself of how I will manage myself in the upcoming hours. Um, and now I have that feeling of like FOMO, right? I feel like I'm missing out on something, right? When I can be living here in the present moment with my family, or I can be living here in my head, right? So that's but even though today partially was when I took a step backwards, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, do it all over again, but be better. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, do my same morning routine, go on my run, come back home, and be more conscious of what action I did, be more conscious of what action I decide to take before I decide to before I decide to spiral out of control like I did today. So yeah, like I said, this is no way in particular video how to stop overthinking. I feel like how to stop overthinking it's inedible. Like I think there's only such thing as how to manage your overthinking. So like I said, hopefully you did gain value out of this video and found inspiration from anything that I did talk about into this video. And of course, I like to keep my videos raw and authentic as possible with minimal cuts in between the video, kind of just going, kind of just winging it. But yeah, um, and if you are brand new in the channel, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this with topics on self improvement, mindset, fitness, health, nutrition, relationships, finances, whatever you can think of when it comes to self improvement, public speaking. The list can go on. It's endless. Um, and drop down in the comments. Any questions that you have or any concerns that you yourself may have, or anything that any value that you did gain out of the video. And yeah, as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, it's been your boy Noel Olivas, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.